talk. Yeah, that's going to work, isn't it? Look, it's different at club level, but not when you're playing, for England. So you're just going to have a little players' chat, and you're going to get them all together, and they're all going to say what they think. Yes, Mr. Kane, do you think everybody around, they're going to turn around and say, we don't think you're playing well. We think maybe Watkins should be there because he's got a little bit more sort of speed up front, a little bit more energy, etc. Of course they're not. It's not a bit daft. They're really going to say anything negative about Southgate or Holland, that they're getting the tactics wrong, or that they don't like what Southgate is saying to the media, like we're not fit enough to play the high press. No, they're not going to say that because they know it's going to get straight back to Southgate and Holland, and then they're under pressure for their places in the future. So don't give me that. These players only talks, they don't work unless you're in a club. We've seen England in the past, have problems, in the dressing rooms. One thing Southgate has done, is make sure the unity is there. But now, what's his name? Kane is saying we need to rekindle the unity. Well, where's that gone? There was massive unity sort of only 2 months ago. Why has that all disappeared? I don't get that. Why has the unity disappeared? Maybe because the wrong team is being played and all the players really know it, and they're already starting to have their little chats. There's no doubt Gordon and Palmer are getting peed off. You saw it the other day, Palmer didn't even sort of want to shake Gary Southgate's hands. But do you think he's going to turn around and say, no, he's not. He's going to go, yes sir, no. He wants to get in the team. But, he feels he should be playing. So does Gordon. They feel they should be playing. And there's no doubt, nobody in that team really, if you're being honest, thinks that Trent should be playing alongside Rice. They can see the gap. Everybody says it. Why couldn't everybody say it? Why was everybody scared to say it previously? One or two people were going, I think he should be playing in midfield. Danny Murphy, I think he's perfect for midfield because you're bloody Liverpool man. No, come on, this is not knocking Liverpool. This is England. He should never have been played there. And so why did he experiment, Southgate and Holland, experiment with him during the tournament? They hadn't played him before. It was a bloody ridiculous scenario. So let's be honest. We're now talking, the papers are trying to help Southgate out. They're talking about all the emissions, that the team have suffered. And, that's what's caused the problem. Southgate saying we've not replaced Calvert, Phillips, whatever his bloody name is. What? Well, he's not played for a year and a half, 2 years, has he? So, they're all that time and you've not managed to do it. You've not thought a way through it. Come on, mate. That shows your lack of understanding of the game. They're saying the emissions, like, Sterling and Rashford. Well, Sterling and Rashford, Sterling's not played for ages, frankly speaking. So why is that an omission? Rashford has been playing, whether you like him or not. Come on, guys. We know he's not been playing well enough to get in that squad, and we all know it. So that's not, he omitted him on purpose. And Henderson, he'd been bloody playing in Saudi and then went to Ajax, and forget it. He is not the player he was 18 months ago. So frankly speaking, what's that? Where's those omissions? Southgate made those omissions. If they're wrong, it's his fault anyway. But I don't think he's wrong in those three omissions. And then they're talking about the injuries as well that he's missing in Shaw. Well, I agree. Shaw's a bit, a big problem. But I can tell you now, there's a lot of teams in that Euros that have got one or two players that are injured that they're not there. Shaw is a big problem, but Trippier's doing an okay job. Not as good as Shaw, but I don't know. Maguire, omission. Frankly speaking, we've now discovered a better player. Maguire should never get back in that time because Gui is actually been our best performer in the last 2 games, hasn't he? So where's the omission there? No, the papers are saying all those omissions. It's one bloke. Luke Shaw is the only person that's been omitted. People might say Grealish as well, but Grealish hasn't been playing well, let's face it. And we've still got Saka, Palmer, Gordon, all can play in that position, and Eze. So no, Grealish isn't, he's got to play his way back, I'm afraid. Southgate and Holland, you are being, all the excuses that are being made for you, and Kane taking a players' meeting, it's a blasted joke. We're going to get through, okay? We will get through, there's no doubt we're already through. So that's not a problem. And then whoever we get in the next round, one lucky game, and we're through to the quarterfinals, and then it's all changed, and we could still win it with a bit of luck. But you mark my words, this next game, he's going to do what all the papers are saying. One, he's going to drop Trent, which is about time. Okay, who's he going to bring in? Well, he loves Gallagher. Okay, so he'll probably bring in Gallagher. I personally like Manu, and I think when Manu played, he's only played a couple of times, but he played well with Rice. Him and Rice, they worked together with Bellingham and Foden, in that number 10 role. That played really well. So we know he's going to kick out Trent. Don't know he's going to bring in, though. Probably Gallagher, because he loves him. And I love Gallagher, but I don't think he's got the class for international football. And he's going to kick out Saka, because everyone's saying kick out Saka, bring in Gordon, or bring in Palmer. So all he's doing is now he's going to do what everyone says to do, rather than use that. I don't think Saka's going to feel being kicked out. What he should be doing is kicking Trent out, going back to the team that was winning before we got to this bloody tournament, which was Saka and Kane up front. Hello. We should be pushing up as we were before, but when we've lost the ball, come back, move as a unit, backwards and forwards, and basically just take Trent out and put Manu in, put Foden in the middle. Come on, that's ridiculous. Just play the way we were, and then bring in Gordon or Palmer after, if it's not working. But don't go changing from what we had and were winning before the tournament. One player screwed it up. Trent, your tactics have screwed it up. Southgate and Holland. Papers, stop making all these excuses. There are no omissions. Luke Shaw, the only one we're missing. It's the tactics. And Kane, you're not playing well. So we should play towards his strengths. Okay? Stop him from just coming back. We need him further up front. We need the team moving as a unit up front. My gosh, that's still a good team if you get Foden back in at the number 10. Stop playing him bloody wide and losing all that ability, and have him and Bellingham playing with each other. Good God, bring Manu in instead of Trent. Okay, it'd probably be Gallagher, but I think we're going to lose. I think Manu's got that little bit of artistry, which Gallagher hasn't. That's my opinion. Don't want to knock Gallagher. But anyway, guys, excuses for Southgate, ridiculous.